Go there and check out some of this stuff. Like, I checked it out. It's unreal how personal some of this stuff is. And it's really cool that this guy is trying to sell it to people who would enjoy it. And, you could showcase it on your wall. This guy just hasn't. This is something for you to be like, that was his. That's him. That's part of Arnold. Right? It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. And you can hang it on your wall, all the while helping this guy publish a book that he's wanted to do. So make sure, if nothing else, just go over there just out of morbid curiosity, what I'm talking about with the ArnoldCollection.com.
Welcome to MyDoctor.Care, C-A-R-E, where over 750,000 doctors around the country are willing to help you. Just select a specialty, enter your zip code, and we'll show you all possible options close to your home or work. Our portal for patients is better than free. Because you do not pay a dime doesn't mean you can't get something. All you need to do right now is create your own account. There are 4 main reasons why it is essential to register at MyDoctor.Care. You can book an appointment online without ever having to call the doctor's office. You can share the experience and review each doctor you visited. You can participate in our reward program and win valuable prizes. And registered users can make real money transferring collected reward points into company shares. Visit the website MyDoctor.Care and just go to the For Patients page and click on the button Join Now and confirm your registration. Also, do not forget to invite your friends and relatives to our portal because this is exactly what will bring you the desired reward. Our mobile application is available on the App Store and Google Play. However, our unique reward program is only available on PC or Mac. Again, that website, MyDoctor.Care, MyDoctor.Care, MyDoctor.Care. Go visit and register now.
And welcome back to the Bill and Joe Show. I am Bill, your host. I will be alone, flying solo today. I know. It sucks. I miss Joe. So hopefully you guys can get your app on. Tap that app. Me and my buddy, we thought what a cool name that would be for an app. Tap that app. And all it is a picture of a butt, and you just tap it as many times as you can in a minute. Sounds stupid, but I'm sure there's a game like that out there. Anyway, this has been a rough week for me. Personally, I'm not going to get into that. But sports-wise, holy shit, this has been a rough week for me. My 11-0, 10-0 New England Patriots were brought down by the Peyton Manning-less Denver Broncos. And in just ridiculous fashion. Just the most ridiculous fashion. We had every opportunity to win that game. And we just didn't. That one's going to sting. I might not watch them this Sunday. I might not. Might not make it a point. That's how disappointed I was. I mean, it doesn't help that we don't have Edelman or Amendola. We lost Gronk towards the end of that. Basically, outside of Tom Brady, the only thing we got going for us is our kicker, which helped us go into overtime, and then we blew it with a dump pass to the Denver Bronco running back, who I'd never heard of. I mean, I have heard of him. I think it's T.J. Spillman or some crap. All on the arm of a guy who until 2 weeks ago I had never heard of, Brock Osweiler. Say that with me, Brock Osweiler. How annoying does that feel coming out of your mouth? Like it shifts my Adam's apple in a very unpleasurable. Brock Osweiler. I don't like it. I don't even like his name. And if you've seen this guy without his helmet on, he looks like that douche canoe from the Twilight movies. Like the main guy. He looks just like him. Except he's a little bit hairier. He looks like a goddamn vampire. Now, this obviously doesn't hurt as much as the 2006 season when my Patriots were 18-0 going into the Super Bowl. Only one team in NFL history has ever accomplished such a feat, going undefeated the entire year, winning the Super Bowl. And I lost to Eli Manning that year on a stupid, ridiculous catch. Rodney Harrison, why anybody gave that man a job analyzing football when he was the GOAT of possibly the dumbest catch in NFL history. He was the safety. He was the hard-hitting safety. He should have never allowed that ball to be caught, ever. And we're going to pay this guy money to figure out what's wrong with somebody else's defense. Yeah, okay. Hated Roddy Harrison ever since. Ever since. Can't even stand to look at him. Can't believe they gave him a job. So this doesn't sting quite as much, but it does sting. And I will get personal with you on this note, that is the Denver Broncos. Now, I have some in-laws who are Denver Bronco fans for absolutely no reason. No reason. They've only lived in Peoria. They've never been outside the state. Never lived outside. They never will. They were born here. They will die here. In the Midwest, in the asshole of Illinois, they will die here. I promise. But they're Denver Bronco fans. And even Peyton Manning was the biggest asshole in my brother-in-law's life you would ever thought. Like if you would have heard this guy talk about Peyton Manning when he was with the Colts, oh my God, you would have thought that he was, I don't know, maybe the devil. That's how much this guy hated Peyton Manning. Hated him more than anybody else, I think, in the league. So it was ironic when the Denver Broncos went and got him. In my own personal entertainment, I liked watching my brother-in-law completely flip the script as if he's always liked Peyton Manning. I even think he has a jersey. If he doesn't, I know he will be getting one this year. It was a lot of fun watching him try and backpedal out of years of talking shit about Peyton Manning to, yeah, we're going to win Super Bowls. He's great. It was hilarious. And then the year that they made it to the Super Bowl against Seattle 2 years ago, we all, me and my family, we went over there, and my estranged wife, my wife at the time, she was kind enough to know that I was not going to have that much fun at this party. So she packed me a little bit of Jaeger and a little bit of Red Bull and a couple of beers. And me and her just hung out at the counter all day and just talked. I mean, she had to mingle with her family and stuff, and I get that. But the two of us just spent the entire Super Bowl just talking to each other and barely even watching the game. But the parts of the game from the very first snap when it went over Peyton's head and it was a safety, I enjoyed watching that. I enjoyed watching fake Denver Bronco fans suffer through that ass whooping in the Super Bowl. So that being said, like, it also stung a little bit because I know that they were watching the game rooting for the Denver Broncos, because now that Peyton Manning's on the Broncos, his number one NFL hate is dedicated to Tom Brady now. And I love how people hate on Tom Brady. I love why people hate on Tom Brady. You don't hate Tom Brady for any reason. There's no reason to hate Tom Brady. Believe me, I've tried. He took my guy's job. Drew Bledsoe was my boy. He took my guy's job. I quit the Patriots. I went over to Buffalo. Then I went to Dallas. It was a long road back to New England before I could, at least acknowledge the fact that Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, what did they do wrong? Everything that I hate about the NFL, whether it be the way that they get treated in public as if they're, they've invented the wheel. They play football, okay? The amount of money that these players get paid is so stupid. It is ridiculous. And if I want to go to a game, if I just want to go to a game, you're looking easy at a $300 afternoon. Now, what if I want to bring my wife and my two kids? Holy shit. Then you're looking at like at least half a week at Disneyland. Which one would you rather do? I'd rather go to Disneyland than watch a bunch of grown men run around the... Don't get me wrong, I love football, but it's ridiculous what they charge for everything. And, it's our fault because we consume it, we eat it, we pay it. I'd rather that money, I guess, go to the players than to the owners. But if the players, the lowest rung on the financial tree is the player, their investments, their stocks, Owners, GMs, general managers, they treat football players like stocks. They trade them, they cut them, they sell them. And in a lot of ways they are. I mean, I'm not going to argue that. I'm not going to argue for human rights on this one. But the amount of money that they get paid is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You want to know what Tom Brady does? He takes pay cuts to keep his team together. What part of that do you not like? That was, in fact, one of the reasons. That was the starting. My wall of I hate Tom Brady. The bricks started falling out when I heard that. Let's see. What else don't you like about Tom Brady? Oh, he never gets arrested. He never gets arrested. Never gets drunk and gets pulled over. Never gets drunk and crashes and kills one of his teammates. Never gets drunk and beats his fucking woman up and throws her on a pile of guns. He's also married to Giselle. He's gorgeous. I get it. I mean, I understand why somebody would not like Tom Brady because, I mean, for fuck's sake, he's like the Jared Leto of football. He won the biggest lottery of all. He's the New England Patriots quarterback. He's handsome, and he's married to a supermodel. He makes $12 million a year, and most of which he gives back. I don't understand what there is to hate about him. When the New England Patriots win, it's all somebody else's. Somebody else gets the spotlight. Hey, Tom, how did it feel about winning that big game? Well, you know what? Our defense just played an outstanding game today, and our offensive line just gave me a lot of time to be able to do my job. You know, hats off to our offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels. He just did an amazing play call job today. He never takes credit. He's a leader. He is a natural-born leader. People gravitate towards that. And when he loses, hey, Tom, how did it feel to get to get beat by the Denver Broncos? I didn't do my job. It was my fault. This one stings. I didn't do my job well enough today. What about your defense? Giving up, I thought the defense played great. I think that I put them in some really bad situations, and that's my fault. And I look forward to looking at the tape on Monday. That's what you get when you have Tom Brady as your quarterback. And I just don't understand how so many people hate this guy. I mean, if you hate him just on the reason that he's just got too much going on for him, then you're a hater and you're a loser. So I guess my brother-in-law's a loser. But anyway, Brock on, Denver Bronco fans. That's going to be the headline on the Sports Illustrated this week. Brock on. Brock Eisweiler. He sounds like somebody that was like Hitler's right-hand man. I don't know why. Oh, Tiger Woods retiring. Kobe Bryant is retiring. And I want to talk about boxing coming up after the break. Thank you guys for listening to the Bill and Joe Show.
You're listening to the Bill and Joe Show.
All right, guys. I have got a very, very, very cool website for you to check out. I want you to go to Indiegogo and look for Fair Promise. Now, the concept of this website, it's actually, it's so much more than just like, here's a picture, here's the millionth photo of my kid. It's more than photo sharing. And basically what you do is you go to this website and you make a promise. Whether it be a personal promise, like I want to lose 20 pounds, or I promise to hit the gym 3 times a week all the way through winter. Personal goals, career goals, any kind of goals. Like you publicly state that you're making a promise to everybody in the community, and then you post the results and you show people that you followed up on your promise. Like I'm going to do this. And I think it's a very cool idea because, like, if you go on there and you say you promise to say something nice to a stranger, today.